Well,
Still,
hello.
hello.
So far,
So far,
look at us. 2 weeks in a row.
I know.
We did it.
Yep, yep.
Okay. See you later.
Mm-hmm.
Um, as I was telling you off air, um, the crows that we talked about last week. Sorry, Bill. There's going to be more crow talk because here in Shitlington, as we call it now, since it's full of crow shit everywhere. They're the tree is right outside my window. I think I spoke of this before.
Yeah.
Now that the time change has happened and we're an hour later, what would have been like 5 a.m. when they would start to rustle is now 6 a.m., which means I'm a little more awake by then, and now they wake me up every time. And it is a party out there, let me tell you. It is a party. I didn't video today, this morning, because I just kept throwing the pillow over my head and putting earplugs in or my headphones in and praying to go back to sleep, but it didn't happen. But I did finally figure out how to show video from before. So I'm gonna present. Let's see. I think I worked it out. Let's see. I'll see if I can find a real good one that's nice and loud. Okay. This is what's directly outside my window. These little fuckers.
It rivals the parrots out here.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like the squawking, the 7 a.m. squawking. Well, it looks cool.
It looks cool. It also looks like a horror movie,
Yeah.
as you'll see in, oh, this is also a movie. Look, this is outside the theater. So even outside the theater, it's fucking crazy. And then, yeah.
Aesthetically, I'm into it.
Right?
Yeah,
Aesthetically, so cool. And yet, yes, sidewalks covered in bird shit. Yes, we've renamed Shitlington, and I think I talked about last week how we looked into it and that it's been an issue here. Yeah.
Yeah, that's wild. Did you ever watch Schitt's Creek?
No, I didn't. Don't yell at me.
Oh, well, you got to.
I just missed the boat, and then it's too late. I mean, it's not too late.
It's not too late. It's on Netflix. You can watch it anytime.
What?
It's a great comfort show. But towards the end of the series, doesn't spoil anything. But Moira Rose, played by the great Catherine, and now I forget her last name.
Catherine O'Hara.
You gotta watch it because it might be a great Halloween costume for you. She does a terrible movie all about crows. And she's in this dress with just like crows all over her. I mean, it's great. I mean, look it up.
Oh, I will. Good morning, Jean. Nice to see you here.
But it is very funny. She's very funny. Oh, obviously she's very funny.
Oh yeah, she's the best. She's great.
Yeah. Look up Moira Rose. Crows.
Okay. I will. Yeah, that may have to be my Halloween this year because
it's great.
Although I may never want to relive this again. I am kind of over the crows. I know it seems crazy. Everybody says they're so smart. And they are. They are.
I hate them.
Yeah, they are smart. They're fascinating. And they're a fucking pain in the ass. But anyway, how are you?
I'm fine. Just avoiding the news.
Yeah.
That's how I spend most of my day.
Yeah.
Signal Gate, that's been fun.
Yeah.
That was really cool.
That was cool, yeah.
Here's my conspiracy theory about that, because they've been having these hearings and questioning that great group of people in the cabinet. And they keep saying that nothing was classified or confidential. And I think that they are right, because, I mean, Tulsi's an operative, and Putin and Trump are, buddies. I think Putin, like, they know all this stuff already. I don't
Yeah.
think they're hiding it from anybody.
Yeah. No,
Our
that may be.
supposed enemies,
Well, hello everybody
Oh,
at Whiskey
of those.
Lane. Yeah, nice.
Oh.
Hi everyone at Whiskey Lane. I always see Jean's posts about the delicious food and drinks there. Next time we're in San Francisco, maybe we'll do a podcast from there.
Ooh, yeah.
How about that, Jean?
Yes. What kind of food do they have there?
It's like Southern inspired. Am I correct in that, Jean? Let me know. I think so. But it always looks delicious, and the drinks always look delicious. So, yep. All right. Yes, confirmed. Southern inspired.
I'm into that.
Yeah.
I'm into that.
I know you are.
Is there a chicken fried steak? And
Wow.
a good one.
Wow,
And a
you are
good one.
You're hardcore. You are hardcore.
I can't find a good one on the.
You
on
got to
the
go to
West
like
Coast
an
here.
old timey diner, like a
Well,
real coffee shop. That's where they have chicken fried steaks.
but not good.
I don't
But the
know.
gravy is wrong.
Back when I used to
and
eat the meat, it was food wise. They don't.
I'm gonna clip
We
that.
don't have a kitchen. Okay.
I'm gonna clip that
drinks.
for the internet. Back when I used to eat the meat.
Yeah. I just so yesterday I was in the dressing room and for some reason just over the last couple days I've seen on Instagram, people saying Stitch incoming. And I'm like, what the fuck does that mean?
Oh,
Is
yeah.
it like Stitch laughing? Whatever.
No.
I didn't know. No, I
That's
didn't
from
know.
TikTok. Yeah.
Okay. So I don't use TikTok, but I saw it on Instagram a couple times and I was like, what the hell is Stitch incoming? And one of my castmates, I was like, oh, what the hell is Stitch incoming? I've only seen it these last couple days. And she started by saying, well, I don't know why you haven't seen it before, but then she
Yeah.
explained what it was. Because I don't use TikTok.
For those who don't use TikTok, Stitch incoming means like you'll be watching a video and you're like, oh, why am I watching a video of Hesketh being interviewed or whatever question? And then like it'll cut into somebody like doing a commentary on
Their
that.
analysis or whatever,
Yeah.
their own thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Well, I mean, but so many people have done that without ever putting that. So,
But they put it Stitch incoming because they don't want you to leave the video because you need to
Right.
watch the video.
Well, that's what I learned
60
yesterday.
For 60 seconds to make any money off of
That's
it.
what I learned from Kitty.
Kitty.
From Kitty.
Kitty's from the 1930s. How does she know?
Yes, no, I was schooled yesterday on which Stitch. So this is where look, guys, I'm old. Okay, I'm old.
But that's not an excuse because there's old people on TikTok. No.
Yeah, but that's different. They're not my kind of old.
Ed Begley's on TikTok. I'll give
Yeah, but
Hayden
let's
runs
ask.
it.
Yeah, let's ask Ed if he knows what Stitch incoming is. I'm guessing he doesn't. Hayden, however, would.
She is running it, I believe. I posted, so as you stated in our little title for this show, World Theater Day was yesterday. And
yes.
I posted,
we're actually going to mention what I talk about. I post as a topic.
Yeah. I was because Hayden made me think of it because I posted a picture of all of us at the cast doing Caesar and Reuben, and little Hayden is there with her big
Little
black
tiny
wig,
Hayden.
the whitest, and like the big black wig. It's just so great.
Yeah. Well, was Rochelle also in that one in her dark wig? Yeah. So, but yeah, that was fun to look at everybody's pictures from past shows. I only posted this last year because I'm just lazy, and I was like, well, at least I did something.
I was trying to do that. I was going back through my memories because I didn't want to. But I was like, fine, I'll just seek it out. I'll put new pictures up. But yeah.
You know what? I just saw this. The food wise, I cook. Jean cooks. So Jean, you got to get a good recipe for Claudia. for chicken fried
Well,
steak.
I don't understand why you don't have a kitchen.
Well,
They
it's a
don't.
bar.
Oh, I thought it was. But what are we talking about? Food, Southern inspired food, though.
Well, because Jean's doing the cooking. So
From
Jean's...
where if you don't have a kitchen? What are you talking about?
Look, we don't want to
Are
get him
you
in
on the
trouble with the health
sidewalk?
with the with the health
What's
department.
happening
So
here?
erase everything we just said.
I mean, I've worked in restaurants, so and bars.
Shh.
I'm just curious.
So this is why Jean has always had screwdrivers when we now we know. Yes, so World Theater Day was yesterday. I mean, I think at this time like this, I think it was actually perfectly timed for everybody to be celebrating theater and all different kinds of theater. And we have to remember that it is, theater and challenging themes have been around since
The dawn of time.
yes. So, I think some people need to get a thicker skin. That's what I think. So,
Yeah.
yes. So happy belated World Theater Day to those of you who celebrate.
I feel as though we're going to be entering an era soon that we're just forced to watch Cats all day, every day.
Listen, James Vasquez would not mind. In fact, he'd act it out for you. It's true.
That's okay.
It's true. I don't know
But
if you saw
it's-
that video I posted of him and Rudy.
No. But,
Yeah.
the orange one loves the cats, apparently. So
Oh,
we'll be
interesting.
watching. Yeah, that's what he wants at the Kennedy Center. He's like, that Betty Buckley. I'm like, don't say her name because she doesn't like you.
Yeah, take her name out of your mouth.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, let's see. We'll see. We'll see what happens there. I wonder if he understands the show.
The point of Cats? No, of course not. He doesn't know what he thought that Signal, he didn't know that Signal was an app. He thinks Signal is a signal. Like he doesn't understand that they're on an app. He's like, I don't know, somebody got it on the Signal. Nobody. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh.
I have Signal because a lot of UFO people use that.
Wow.
I'm not saying I use it for anything, but
Guess who was the operative who wasn't named? This one. We figured that out.
Yep. Mystery solved. So what would you say is your favorite theater piece
Theater piece
of all time?
Well, that's really hard.
I know it's hard. It doesn't have to be of all time. First one you can think of.
I will say what was very impactful for me, the first time I ever saw Into the Woods live, it was in Dallas and it was in Theater in the Round. And it's just a great show in the round. And I just remember going,
That would be good.
because I'd listened to it, but I'd never seen it live. And in those days, unless you had access to Bernadette Peters on a VHS, you just didn't see it. And it was just and still one of my favorite shows to this day. But just being able to see it in the round and going, oh my God, this is great. Oh my God, second act. What? Just
Yeah.
great.
Wait, it's not over? Yeah.
Yeah.
Happy ending. Yeah.
But
That's a good one.
But let's see. And then I think the first show I did out here was West Side Story, and that was just hello, good morning, and that was just a dream come true to do that show. And then I love doing Will Rogers Follies. That was super fun.
Yeah. I would say my favorite one that I've seen would have to be, let's see, Les Miserables.
Oh, I was just gonna say also the first time seeing Les Mis live was just
yeah.
Tears.
I mean, that's just a great show.
Yeah.
The movie not as much, but but the play is beautiful. I mean, it's just great.
Yeah.
And obviously, we're talking musical theater. Theater is straight plays and everything. I mean,
Yeah.
it's all of it.
I was also thinking yesterday, I was like, I really miss when I was in an improv company, because I was like, oh, I miss. Hi, Lori. Yeah, she was in Will Rogers with me. And what else did we do? Oh yeah, crazy for you. I miss being in a sketch and improv group. Like I miss writing sketches and like showing up on a Monday with our pitches and then rewriting throughout the week. And I was like, oh, those were some fun times.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, anything where it's live in a theater is just special. It's just special because you can't predict. You think you know what's going to happen, but even
Yeah.
a show that like now, I mean, In the Heights, we've been running since in February. Every show is different, so you
Yeah.
never you
Yeah.
just never Broadway, same thing. There's like
Yeah.
it's never the same as much as you strive to like you rehearse and you try to eliminate variables. There are always going to be variables.
Always. And but
I mean, number one being the audience.
and number two being number two. Like places, oh, showbiz shits. I gotta
Yeah, it happens. It happens. Yeah. Not on a show like this, but our own show.
Yeah.
Our
Or
own
like,
shows.
especially in like the dancing shows and the dancing days, it's like, oh no, really? Leotard tights.
I would say In the Heights is also one of my favorite shows, even if
You've done it all
I'm
the time.
ready for a break after this run for a little bit. But it's a really, very heartwarming, sweet, and fun, and always something to look at on this show, no matter what kind of staging it's in. I've done it in the round, thrust, proscenium. It's always a fun show to see. So
I gotta say that I think my favorite version was when you guys did it in Dallas. I saw it on Broadway when it first opened, and I was like, it's okay.
yeah.
And then I've seen it since a few times, and I think Dallas is my favorite so far.
That was a great one. Yeah, that was great. Yeah, I think seeing it in the round you'd probably really like too. I think
yeah.
it's very immersive.
I like anything in the round, really.
Well, hello, Richard Malmos. Yes, Richard, you saw us in Dallas as well.
And Richard was in Will Rogers. Yeah, crazy for you, right?
Oh, wow. Yeah. Well, all right. Lots of theater. Theater. Well, speaking of Richard Malmos, there's we've been doing some radio plays, so it's not live, but it's an offshoot of theater. So fun things to all related theater people. You know what? We love you, theater people.
Yeah. We wish everybody could get paid better. Yeah. That there were better protections for everyone. Yeah. And then I just saw a little thing on Broadway World this morning on the Instagrams that Scott Rudin is coming back to produce. So I guess we're all good with him now.
Okay, cool. Joey's not. He's barking at me again. I didn't see that. What's he coming back to produce?
I don't know. Something that Nathan Lane is going to be in. I forget the name of it.
No. Sorry, my brain is still.
But just also wild when people
addled by crows.
Again.
Yeah, no, I mean, everybody has a very, we have a very short. See, I forgot what I was going to say.
Memory,
short term memory loss.
About producers,
about anybody, actors,
producers, and yeah.
I mean, public figures. We have a very short term memory for those things. I did. We've talked about AI on here before. I decided to do a trial of an AI headshot thing. And I'm going to show you just, kind of what you get with these things, which, some are okay. I'm only going to show you a couple so you can see that, like.
Is it like you as a doctor?
No, I have those from like non-AI. So I'm not going to show you those. Okay, so here's one of the AI. Okay.
Whoa, that's good hair.
It's good, great hair. Yeah, right. Yeah, it's good. There's another one. Okay. I mean, this person's hair is much fuller than mine, I think, or at least styled a little better. And then there was this. Okay. All right. But go close.
What, there's glares in your.
There's glares and look at that. Do you see that? Can you see that?
That's for your Into the Woods audition or the witch.
It's like the teeth have just rotted away, but I still want to smile. I still got
You're like,
smile.
nothing's going to bring me down. Sure, I haven't brushed in 10 years, but
So, all you headshot photographers out there, so far, you're safe. You're safe. I was telling you off air too, that it can't decide on like what body type you are. So I got back a ton of all different kinds. It's pretty funny. It's a pretty funny experiment. So, but yeah, the teeth.
Just like, you just have to like pay attention because sometimes it's like 6 fingers.
I have to, yes.
Three hands or whatever.
Yeah.
And I have to like tell friends, I see friends posting like these clearly AI videos and they're like, this is so sweet. Like there's a picture of like all of these bears and lined up in the Yosemite. And I was like, you think there's that many bears in Yosemite that they're just lined
they're
up
just
and
hanging out?
AI, guys.
Or the little lamb smiling, or like
with the polar bear. Like, how did these people, these
I
whales
sometimes,
like...
Alina and I send things back and forth, and oftentimes they're definitely AI, but they're still funny. But she always sends back to me, Mom, I think that's AI. I'm like, yeah, I know.
I'm all okay with.
I don't know what Stitch Incoming is, but I know AI.
I'm just like, let's just use Claudia Body post Joseph and Maisie Technicolor Dreamcoat 2003.
You could do that. You could do that.
That's because
you just have to put that in the parameters.
Never been in better shape. I mean, I was also like, I don't know, my parents were watching, but smoke,
Oh, well. Crack? What? Kidding. Kidding. Yeah. So anyway. Oh, I remember that. Yeah.
Crazy.
Wow.
But it looked good. Also, running up and down the stairs for an hour and a half. Because we did that in the round also.
Oh, right. Yeah.
Ooh. And the ensemble for that show was nonstop.
Yeah.
Nonstop. So
yeah.
Abs. Great. So AI people, if you're going to AI me, 2003.
There you go. I think the best shape I was in was after Caesar and Reuben.
Yeah, me too.
Because, you know me, I don't dance, and we had to dance in that show. You had to really dance. And I had to dance.
That motherfucker, Dan Domenech. Every time I think about that.
Yeah.
For Si Senor, okay, there's a number in the show called Si Senor, and it was just like, it's a pain to do. Because we were like also like wearing hazmat suits
and climbing under tables and
stuff. And our choreographer was like, if you don't show up to rehearsals, you're not going to be in the number. And so Dan just didn't go to those rehearsals. And I was like,
good for you, Dan.
You can do that? He was like, well, yeah, he did it. Like, I am such like a rule follower when it comes to like shows and stuff.
Yeah.
Like there's etiquette and there's this and that. And he's like, no, I don't want to do it.
Yeah, for our $11 a show. He's like, fuck that. I don't need to do that.
Okay.
Yeah, now you know. You know.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I think we've wasted enough of people's time.
Yeah, somebody put me in a show. Oh.
Wow, you're
My
really
camera,
done.
I was
You
adding
are
notes.
done.
Like, damn it, where did it go? Oh, there it is.
There you are. Oh,
I
she's
don't know
back,
why I'm
everyone. She's back.
frightened. I know my way around here. Jamie Lloyd, do you see this?
Listen,
I can
yeah,
do it by myself.
yeah, yeah. Except that you have to, get in your
Black, all black,
all
and barefoot,
black and gorgeous makeup, and in order to
and
do it.
perfectly placed
I
blood.
know
I
everybody
will
says it's
never.
wonderful.
No, they
Everybody says
don't.
it's
No,
really
they
great.
don't. I've heard.
Really?
Yes, I've heard otherwise.
Everybody I know is like, "Oh, it's so good." I'm like, "Yeah, but did you see the original point of this musical?" Well,
Yeah.
no. I'm like, "Well, then talk to me after you saw Glenn Close."
Also, you will never see me barefoot on stage. If you have to be barefoot, I'm out.
Well, there.
Gross.
Now you're out of that show.
Because all I can see when I see these clips is Nicole Scherzinger's bunion. That's all I'm looking at. Yeah, she's holding the note for too long, but all I see is bunion.
Listen,
I can't.
apparently she's inspiring
Oh yeah,
standing
she's
up
inspiring herself. Go watch her Colbert interview. Oh my gosh, I was like, oh, it's just so like musical theater. Pick me.
kind of like when Jackie was explaining how at the SAG screening of Wicked, Cynthia Erivo was explaining how to act with your back to a room full of actors. To a room full of actors.
Do you do this? Do you do this?
She actually got up and apparently displayed how to act.
Here's a I had to act with my back. Here's an audition story. They wanted us to come in with wearing something that could show our backs because this character required a tattoo on their back. So in those days, like it was early to mid aughts, the backless shirts were cute.
Mm-hmm.
So I wore one of my backless shirts to this audition. And when I go in, they go, most of the girls are just like taking off their tops. So if you want to just like take it off. And I was like, no, you can see my back. I didn't book it.
No.
But because I have standards. Not anymore.
Well, maybe just because you hadn't worn a cute bra that day.
I didn't wear a bra at all. It was a backless shirt.
Oh, see? That's the problem. Yeah.
No, it was like,
good old days. The good old days. All right. Well, I guess we hadn't wasted enough of people's time. So now I think we really have.
Yes. How does the rest of your day look? I know you were saying possibly a nap before the show.
Possibly a nap. I got to cook. We're doing a between shows potluck tomorrow.
You guys can eat between shows?
I mean, I can. I'm not doing any dancing.
Yeah.
I don't have to do anything.
That's wild.
If I'm uncomfortable in my slacks, that's okay. My slacks and my sensible loafers. It's fine. It's fine.
That's why when I I don't even care. Like a show like Redwood, to me, I've not heard it at all. I don't know anything about it. I know the story a little bit, but I just look at what they're wearing. I'm like, yeah, cargo pants and hiking boots and a t-shirt.
Yeah.
I would like to be comfortable for a whole show.
Perfect. Yep. Well, I gotta say, I'm comfortable in this whole show. It's the nature of the role. Maybe not as comfortable as when I was abuela, except I didn't have to. I don't have to wear a wig for this, so
that's true.
No moo, but comfy clothes and sensible shoes, sensible flats. That teaching a lesson, hopefully napping. So, you?
I gotta go do a little bit of work, and then I'm back to a house that I'm house sitting at.
All right.
Probably do some more work. I'm putting teasers out there. We are looking at doing some t-shirts coming up. So
yeah,
I don't know when it's going to happen, but
it'll happen.
But I'm putting it out there because it is going to happen.
Yes.
So we are working on that, working on some merch. It reminded me of my
You
nephew.
could be part of a very elite club.
Reminded me of when my nephew Major, he went and saw Bill's show BattleBots in Las Vegas, BattleBots Live, Destructicon, and he was like, they should make and this is how ingrained he is in the life of a musician, like his parents and stuff. He was like, they should make a robot that sells merch.
Good for him. Yeah. Did they?
Thinking about the whole thing. No,
Yeah.
not yet, but they should
I
have a
think
robot out there.
He deserves a cut. He deserves a cut. All right, everybody, have a lovely weekend. Enjoy these. I don't know what the weather's like there. It's going to be beautiful here this weekend.
It's kind of cool. It randomly rained a couple of days ago. And that was not, let's see, a high of 69. So it's going to be lovely.
Oh, that's
And
nice.
it's a little overcast still.
It's actually supposed to get up to 80 here tomorrow, but it's been like in the 50s.
That was Monday for us. Monday was like 89. It was
DC
awful.
weather is weird. DC weather's very weird. But the cherry blossoms are starting to bloom.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
That's
Everybody
great.
says that's great, but all it's done is inspire allergies for me.
Fun.
Yeah.
Get that Zyrtec.
All right. Thank you all for watching, and we will see you soon. Maybe even next week. We'll see.
Oh my God, 3 in a row.
3. Bye. Adios. Adios.